Airtable tutorial for complete beginners. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be telling you about Airtable and how you can use this platform to manage your projects and manage your team. So let's just jump into it. So the first thing that I want you guys to do is come over to airtable.com, and once you're over here we can just simply sign up for free, as we can see over here and over here at the top. But before that, I want to give you guys a small detail about its pricing, so let me just go over them a little bit. So click on pricing at the top right here, and once you're over here, as you can see, we have a few different plans. So we have a free plan, we have a plus plan, and we have a most popular plan, and then we have the enterprise plan. So for the individuals or teams just getting started with Airtable, this is basically for them. So it has unlimited bases, it has 1200 records per base, 2 gigabytes of attachments per base, grid, calendar, Kanban, form, and gallery view. Everything you would basically need for a beginner is available in the free section over here. So, and then you have a $10 plus version, and then you have a $20 pro version. And as you can see over here, we have various pros and cons about this. So let's just stick to the free version for now, since we are a beginner on this platform. So let's just go ahead and sign up by clicking on the sign up button. And right over here, you have to enter in your work email. And once you've done that, they will ask you for your full name, basically your first and last name, and then a password. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. Click on continue. And after that, they're going to ask you which team are you on. So basically, are you on a marketing team? Are you an HR or legal, product and design, finance, IT supports, engineering, and stuff like that? So let's just say we are a creative productions. We fall into the category of creative productions, and click on continue. And then over here you can invite your friends, and then you can invite your coworkers by using this link over here, and you can earn up to $10 in credit per invite. So there's that. At least you get paid for every invite you get. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip for now, and I will add them later. And after that, they're going to ask you to get up and running. So they basically ask you to connect your Google Sheets, your paste table data, your Microsoft Excel data, your CSV file, or if you have one, or if you don't have one, it doesn't really matter. So let's just go ahead and skip it and get started, start our new base. So right off the bat, as you can see, we have a lot of things going on over here. So once you're all set up, this is how the web page will look like, and this is basically your dashboard, and this is your first board that you can create. So if we click over here, we'll be back at our dashboard. So this isn't our dashboard, this is our first board or first base. So basically, this is our first workspace that we have created. We are going to create, but for now this is it, and this is our dashboard, as you can see. And over here we got a lot of things going on over here, and we'll get to that in a little bit. So let's just go over them. So let's just go over these things briefly. So over here are going to be your workspace. If you have multiple workspaces, you can access them from over here, and you can create more workspaces as well. And then over here on the left side, this is the trash button. This is where you will have all your deleted items or deleted boards or workspaces or whatever you want to call them. They are going to be over here if you ever want to restore one or you've accidentally deleted one. And this is start from the scratch. Basically, you build literally everything up from the bottom, but I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you're really picky about things. Then I would recommend doing, but if you don't mind a little bit of a head start, then I guess a quick upload or a start with a template will be perfectly fine. And then over here at the top, we have templates, we have marketplace, and then we have universe. So if you're wondering what a universe is, it's basically the collective community of Airtable, and everything that they have created is going to be over here. Basically, every single template that a user has created, so a user-based template that user uses on a personal level or on a professional level, can be found over here on the universe section over here. So I think that's a pretty cool addition to their website. So if you find someone very successful and he uses Airtable, you can probably find his template, and then you can copy and paste his workspace as well. So let's just go ahead and check out a few of the templates. So click on templates, and over here we have a few different categories over here on the left side. So we have content productions, we have everyday life, we have marketing, we have PR and communications, we have real estate, and many more. And then over here, this is the main part of this section. So we have content calendar, we have digital productions, we have project trackers, and many more. So if we choose a template, then we can start working on it. Let's just choose this one over here. and use this template. Click on use template. So this is the template that is, if you scroll down, this is how it will look like. So this is the basically the demo section, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice. Everything's clean and professional. It looks really okay. So if you want to use this template, just go ahead at the top and simply click on use template and click on my and add base. And so that is it. That is how you basically import a template, and you can edit it as well. You can change the sections, you can change the names of these boards and these columns and stuff like that, and whatever you want. It's basically everything at your disposal. So over here you will have apps, you will have automations, you will have the trash icon if you want to delete it. You can change the colors and stuff like that. This is basically what a template looks like. So let's just go back to our dashboard and choose the template that we were on at the beginning of this video and edit it out, and I'll show you how you basically can create different boards and different sections, columns and stuff like that. So click on the untitled base. So as you can see, compared to this one, this is pretty bland. It has nothing at all. So but that is going to change in a little bit of time. So as you can see over here, this is our columns. We can add more columns and rows, and we can hide and delete these columns. But this column right here, this is the primary column, and we cannot delete or hide this column at all. This has to be stayed, and this column has to be filled with data at all times, because this is the most important one. So go ahead and name this column. So I'm going to write projects, and then I'm going to write in tasks, then basically attachments. Then I'm going to write deadline, and then I'm going to click on a checkbox and write completed, and click on create field and dismiss. So I have my projects over here. These are going to be the tasks, and I'm going to assign different people to these tasks. These are going to be attachments that are related to the projects, and then over here are going to be the deadlines, and over here are going to be the completed section. So this is how I keep my workspace. I keep it very simple and minimalistic, not a lot of details, because that's the way I like it. I don't like to overcomplicate things. So, and over here we can have forms, we have calendar, gallery, and Kanban and Gantt as well. So let's just choose Kanban. So this is it. This is unorganized. This also looks pretty nice. So you have the to-do list, you have the in progress, you have the completed. You can add more stacks as well and stuff like that. So let's just go back to the collaborative view. So this is our table over here, and we can add in more tables as well. So this was table number 1. We can also name it as well. Let's just name it video production. And we're basically going to need a thumbnail for that as well. So we're going to write it thumbnails over here. So over here, we're going to be renaming it the same, such as projects. Then we will have notes over here. Then we will have attachments, and then down over here, we will have the deadline, and then we will have the checklist over here at the end. Then just simply click on create field, and that is basically it. We can have more tables, we can have more columns and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and give it a little bit of zang, change the colors up a bit. So click on colors, and over here select the field. So we have to-do list, in progress. We can change the colors of that as well. So I want to change the color of this table. It looks a little bland. So how do you basically do that? You come over here at the top and you click on the name of your table, and then you can just simply choose the color you want. You can choose the icons as well. You can add in the base description, you can duplicate it, restart it. You can even have Slack integration into it, so that if you have a group on Slack and you want to talk over there, you can have it integrated onto Airtable as well. So I'm gonna choose the pink color or the red color. I don't know what color this is. To me it looks red. I don't know what it looks to you guys, but you get the general idea. So that is how you basically create it. And over here you can just simply add in items over here. So if you click on this, so that is basically it. You can just simply add in more details over here. Click on this button, and over here you can basically add in the name of the project. Let's just say it is a yoga video. Down below you can have different tasks. You can add an attachment file to it, basically attach a link file basically of the actual raw footage, and then enter in a deadline and have a checkbox as well. You can rename this as well, and you can add a field to this as well if you want. And Then over here you have comments. Basically you can add in comments or mention different people and different members of your team, so that if you want a certain person to work on a certain project, you can just tag them on in the comments over here, and they'll get the notifications and they'll know they're the one that is going to be making this video. And over here you have applications. So let's just go ahead and let me show you what are those applications. So add an app. So basically these applications are integration on Airtable. Basically they're here to provide us with more accessibility and make our life much easier. So as you can see, we have a lot of different apps over here, and we can use these apps to have a better workflow, have better teamwork and team management skills as well. So we have a lot of different apps. You could choose to add a app. You just simply click on the add button, and that's basically it. You can have your apps will be added over here. And then you have automations, and over here you can create different automations as well. You can send a weekly digest, post a Twitter, send a message on Slack, create a new record and stuff like that. That is basically depending upon the amount of work you do and how you handle it. Let's just go back to the dashboard, and that is basically it, guys. That is all the basic information you needed on Airtable, and now you can compare it to other team management websites as well. For me personally, I find Airtable pretty good actually. I would say that it's right up there with Trello and the others. It is smooth, it's responsive, it doesn't overcomplicate things, and it keeps things very, very simple, guys. Which to me is perfect because I'm a very simple guy. I don't like to overcomplicate things. I don't think that if you don't have a need for all these different features, then you shouldn't add them. Basically, these softwares are here to make our life easier, to make our project management better and our teamwork better as well. So keeping it simple is very, very important, guys. So I would highly recommend using it. Airtable, I think it's one of the best ones out there, as I've shown you. So if you have any other questions related to this website or this video, please let me know in the comment sections down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you have any other questions, also let me know in the comments below. And if having said that, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notification, guys, if you haven't done that already. And having said that, I will catch you guys in the next video, and until then, take care and goodbye.